India is pushing hard for German support to accelerate European Union free trade negotiations as it faces mounting pressure from 50% U.S. tariffs imposed in retaliation for its Russian oil purchases, according to discussions during German Foreign Minister Johann Vadeful's visit to New Delhi. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar told his German counterpart Wednesday that New Delhi is counting on Germany's support to deepen our relationship with the European Union and expedite the FTA negotiations, as reported by Reuters. The appeal comes just days after the U.S. imposed punishing tariffs on Indian goods that took effect August 27th. The Trump administration slapped a 25% punitive tariff on Indian goods over Russian oil purchases, adding to an existing 25% levy to bring total tariffs to 50%. This represents one of the highest U.S. tariffs globally, affecting everything from textiles to gems, jewelry, and industrial chemicals. According to the Financial Times, cited by Al Jazeera, Indian exports to the U.S. could plummet from $86.5 billion this year to around $50 billion by 2026 due to the tariffs. The measure threatens hundreds of thousands of jobs in export-dependent sectors. Despite the U.S. pressure, India has continued purchasing Russian oil at increasingly discounted rates. Russian Urals crude is now being offered to India at $3.4 below Brent for September-October shipments, Bloomberg reported. Indian refiners snapped up 11.4 million barrels of Russian oil between August 27th and September 1st, right after U.S. tariffs took effect. Vadeful assured India of Germany's full support for fast-tracking the India-EU free trade agreement, telling officials that Berlin will use all arguments we have with the Commission to put this forward, according to ANI reporting. The German minister said an agreement could be concluded in the coming months, adding that if others put up trade barriers, then we should respond by lowering them. The EU Trade Commissioner, Maros Sefcovic, is expected to visit India around September 12th to advance negotiations. India and the EU have set a year-end deadline for concluding their trade pact, with bilateral goods trade currently worth $137.41 billion annually. The Russian-backed Naira Energy refinery in Gujarat, which processes about 8% of India's refining capacity, is facing additional challenges from EU sanctions. Saudi Aramco and Iraq's state oil marketing company SOMO have suspended crude supplies to the facility, forcing it to rely entirely on Russian oil imports. Both ministers emphasized the strategic importance of strengthening India-Germany ties, with current bilateral trade standing at approximately €31 billion, $36.29 billion. Jaishankar welcomed Germany's aim to double this trade volume, while Vadeful expressed optimism about expanding cooperation in artificial intelligence, aerospace, and space technology. The India-EU FTA negotiations, which stalled in 2013, were